Good day, I am Josephine Ginto from BS Ed student and I will be discussing about the different immune response of the body against infection. So let's begin by defining the immune response. So the immune response is how your body recognizes and defends itself against bacteria, viruses, and substances that appear foreign and harmful. So our immune system protects our body from possibly harmful substances by recognizing and responding to antigens. The antigens are the substances on the surface of cells, viruses, fungi, or bacteria. The non-living substances such as toxins, chemicals, drugs, and foreign particles can also be antigens. So, the immune system recognizes and destroys or try to destroy those substances that contain antigens. Human leukocyte antigens is a type of molecule found on the surface of most cells in the body, and the human leukocyte antigens play an important part in the body's response to foreign substances. They make up a person's tissue type, which varies from person to person. Humans have three types of immunity: the innate, adaptive, and passive immunity. So let's begin in the innate or non-specific immunity is the defense system with which you were born. So it protects you against all antigens. So innate immunity involves barriers that keep harmful materials from entering your body. And these barriers form the first line of defense in the immune response. For example, the skin acts as a barrier to block germs from entering the body, and the immune system recognizes when certain invaders are foreign and could be dangerous. The innate immunity also comes in a protein chemical form called the innate humoral immunity, and for example include the body's complement system and substances called interferon and interleukin-1, which causes fever. And if an antigen gets past these barriers, it is attacked and destroyed by other parts of the immune system. The second is the acquired immunity. So acquired immunity is the immunity that develops with exposure to various antigens. So your immune system builds a defense against that specific antigens. The third is the passive immunity. The passive immunity is due to antibodies that are produced in a body other than your own. Infants have passive immunity because they are born with antibodies that are transferred through the placenta from their mother, and these antibodies disappear between ages 6 and 12 months. Passive immunization may also be due to injection of anti-serum, which contain antibodies that are formed by another person or animal. It provides also immediate protection against an antigen, but does not provide long-lasting protection. Immune serum globulin, given for hepatitis exposure, and tetanus antitoxins are example of passive immunization. So we have the immune response of the body, the blood components. The immune system includes certain types of white blood cells. It is also includes the chemicals and proteins in the blood, such as antibodies, complement proteins, and interferon. And some of these directly attack foreign substances in the body, and others work together to help the immune system cells. And the lymphocytes. Lymphocytes are a type of white blood cells, and lymphocytes also have two types. We have the B and T type of lymphocytes. First, the B lymphocytes become cells that produce antibodies, and these antibodies attach to a specific antigen and make it easier for the immune cells to destroy the antigen. And the T lymphocytes attack antigens directly and help control the immune response. And they also release chemicals known as the cytokines, which control the entire immune response. As lymphocytes develop, they normally learn to tell the difference between your own body tissues and substances that are not normally found in your body. So once B cells and T cells are formed, a few of those cells will multiply and provide memory for your immune system. And this allows your immune system to respond faster and more efficiently the next time you are exposed to the same antigen. And in many cases, it will prevent you from getting sick. For example, a person who has chicken pox or has been immunized against chicken pox is immune from getting chicken pox again. So we have the inflammation. Next is the inflammation. In the inflammatory response or inflammation occurs when tissues are injured by bacteria, trauma, toxins, heat, or any other cause. The damaged cells release chemicals including histamine, bradykinin, and prostaglandins. And this chemical cause blood vessels to leak fluid in the tissues, causing swelling. And this helps isolate the foreign substance from further contact with body tissues. And the chemicals also attract white blood cells called phagocytes that eat germs and dead or damaged cells. And this process also known as phagocytosis. Phagocytes eventually die. Pus is formed from a collection of dead tissue, dead bacteria, and live and dead phagocytes. And we have also here the immune system disorder and allergies. Immune system disorders occur when the immune response is directed against body tissue, is excessive, or is lacking. And allergies involve an immune response to a substance that most people's bodies perceive as harmless. Immunization. Immunization or vaccination is a way to trigger the immune response. Small doses of an antigen, such as dead or weakened live viruses, are given to activate immune systems or memory. So this memory allows your body to react quickly and efficiently to future exposure. And complication due to an altered immune response. So, an efficient immune response protects against many diseases and disorder, but an inefficient immune response allows disease to develop. Too much, too little, or the wrong immune response causes immune system disorder. And an overactive immune response also can lead to the development of autoimmune diseases in which antibodies form against the body's own tissues. So here is the list of the complications from altered immune responses. First is the allergy or hypersensitivity, anaphylaxis, a life-threatening allergic reaction, and the third is the autoimmune disorders. Next is the graft versus host disease, a complication of a bone marrow transplant, immunodeficiency disorder, serum sickness, and the last is the transplant rejection. So that's all, and thank you for watching.